Welcome to the closed system Opto-Matic red collar installation guide. The first thing we want to do is select the correct side of rotation of the shaft for the oiler position. If possible, you want the side that the shaft is rotating upward toward where the oiler will be. In this case, it will be the side on the right. Unfortunately, the correct side of rotation does not have a bullseye or any other indication of where the centerline is. So, we will need to measure the distance from the baseplate or footing to the center of the bullseye sight glass. Once we have that measurement, measure the distance from the equally flat surface on the other side to 6.25 inches. Mark the centerline distance with a permanent marker, or something visible against the bearing housing. Measure the distance from the oil level centerline to the centerline of the port you intend to use. The distance needs to be 0.09 to 0.84 inches, which is the adjustment range for the closed systems, to use your selected port. Measure the same distance from the centerline of the lower side mounting port on the oiler base to the bottom of the red collar. Find the correct mounting hole labeled with the letters A through G on the collar that aligns closest with one of the mounting holes on the oiler base. This can be on either side of the collar. The collar mounting holes, A through G, are in 1/8 increments. Use the supplied plug to plug the bottom port of the oiler. Select a 1/4 inch NPT stainless steel threaded pipe long enough to ensure no interference with the upper reservoir. Install the elbow fitting into the 1/8 inch NPT port on the back of the oiler base. Verify the bottom edge of the red collar is equal to the centerline marking. Remove the fill port on the top of the bearing housing and replace it with a pipe nipple, T-fitting, and the 1/2 inch NPT adapter. Install the pressure balancing line and a desiccant breather. Fill the bearing housing to the centerline of where the oil level should be. The oil should be at the red collar's lower edge and in the middle of the bullseye on the opposite side of the pump. Fill the upper reservoir until the reservoir is full, leaving the bottleneck and spout unfilled. This will make it easier to install and allow for an air gap at the top of the reservoir. Install the reservoir by placing a finger over the spout hole and flipping the reservoir upright onto the oiler base. Document the oil level setting for SOPs and future reference.